What is up, everybody? Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode. It's your boy Joshua Mays. Some people even call me Mays the Mortgage Man. And today I'm so excited because today I'm going to be sharing with you guys one of my friends, one of my realtor partners, somebody that's so knowledgeable here in the Arizona market that's going to be able to give you guys some good information today. My boy Julio Felix is here with us today. But before we jump right into all of that good information, make sure you guys are hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel, and leaving a comment letting me know you were here watching this video today and letting me know whether you like the content, you hate the content, and feel free to leave any questions regarding the home buying process in the comment section below. But other than that, let's go ahead and let's get this party started. All right, guys, thank you. First off, before we get started, I want to go ahead and thank Julio for being here today. I'm super excited. Julio's definitely the first guest I've had on the show. It's an honor. Like I said, he's a high school friend. He's very knowledgeable as a realtor here, first generation here. You know, he's been here, he's grown up here, all over the valley. He really knows his stuff, and I thought he would be the best candidate for you guys to talk about the top 5 hottest cities here in Arizona for millennials to move to. But before we jump right into his top 5, Julio, won't you tell us a little bit about the growth and the development of Arizona in the last couple of years?
Definitely, Josh. Again, first and foremost, wanted to thank you for having me out here. Back to Arizona, it's one of the quickest, largest cities here, and quickest growing cities in the nation that we have. Obviously, the top 5, one of the top 5 biggest ones. So it's not a surprise that more and more people are moving here. I think the main attraction or the main thing bringing people to Arizona is going to be the affordability. It's still, like I said, it's one of the biggest cities here in the nation, here in the U.S. With still affordability for families that can't really afford to live out in California or your New Yorks and things like that. Right. But again, it's immensely growing. It's one of the quickest ones back in 2018, 2017. And there's just a ton of other geographical features that attract people here. Like we were talking about earlier, constant weather. So yeah, it is hot, but it is one of the most constant, predictable states that we have. Right. There's a lot of things and families can do. They can head out to the lake, go hiking, couple-hour drive to the beach, things like that. So all in all, it's a great place to be, great state. People are realizing it. Mm-hmm. I'm sure us Arizonans are realizing it with all the traffic. A lot more traffic coming in.
Definitely a lot more traffic.
But again, it's a great place to live. A lot of companies are also moving here. So right. We have a lot of major companies, which is bringing a lot of jobs and career paths down to Arizona.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I totally agree with all that. I'm not originally from here. I'm from Chicago, and moving here, I moved here because of the university and because of the opportunity and the weather and all those things you mentioned. So it's, fast forward a few years, it's becoming an epidemic. It seems like everyone's moving to Arizona. Yeah. Like traffic is a lot worse than when I first moved here.
It's getting hotter.
It's getting hotter. You see. There's more construction and things like that.
A lot of new builds going up. Yeah. I mean, a lot of expansion, and that's the other thing that Arizona's bringing in, like those major cities, urban living.
Right.
We're gonna have to start building up soon. So,
right.
And I mean, you see it all over the place now.
Yeah.
You're seeing, the 6-7 story buildings going up, condos everywhere. So,
yeah, no, that's good insight about Arizona's growth. Now, I know you guys have been waiting. I'm super excited. We're gonna go ahead and discuss your top 5 places for millennials to move to in Arizona. So let's just go ahead and jump right in.
Let's do it.
The first hottest city. What is the first hottest city on your list?
Definitely. I would say Tempe.
Okay.
So Tempe, and I picked Tempe because it's centrally located. Mm-hmm. So when people look up, I'm sure I had a couple of friends. I lived in Houston for a little bit. So when a couple of friends wanted to come down and visit, they typed it in, and Tempe was one of the first ones that popped up. Again, like I said, it's centrally located. It's quick to get around to the entire valley, east side, west side, north, south. But I think the biggest attraction was going to be ASU. Okay, so the college there. kids, a lot of millennials or high school graduates do move here for ASU. It's it's a huge city for it. So they have a lot of great sports teams, a lot of attractions around there. Quick, like I said, quick routes to get around and whatnot. So Tempe would definitely be the #1 place. Alongside with ASU, there's a lot of obviously dorm living, student living, kids getting, or adults now getting their bachelor's degree, master's degree, and whatnot. So that's the primary focus of Tempe there. But it is like I said, it's centrally located, so it is gapped. So we have the school up top, and then in the southern part of Tempe, you're gonna have a lot more family-oriented, single-family homes. You're stepping away from the condos and whatnot. So it's a beautiful place to live. And I think that's why I would say Tempe is the
No, dude, I love Tempe. I spend a lot of time in Tempe. I've closed a lot of homes in Tempe, so it's definitely a hot spot, especially for millennials. Actually, I live close to Tempe, so Tempe's definitely would be on my list, so I'm glad it's on your list. Let's go right into the second one. What is the second hottest spot on your list?
Definitely. So I would say Scottsdale.
Okay.
Scottsdale is the next. I mean, to some people it's the biggest attraction, but Scottsdale is so elongated. When people think Scottsdale, they think the southern part of Scottsdale. Right. You still have a lot more miles to go up north with Scottsdale, but like I'm saying, we're gearing it towards the millennials, and it is Scottsdale is definitely one of the hottest markets for millennials. Again, different lifestyle. You're gonna have that turnkey, ready to go. A lot of amenities around there. You're gonna have a lot of resorts with pools. You're gonna have the great restaurants, shopping centers, anything and everything a millennial is looking for is there. Okay.
So is Scottsdale more like I know Tempe, you were saying it's more college. Is Scottsdale more like post-grad, or is that, what type of millennials are there?
Yeah, definitely. There's gonna be, it's an abundance of both.
Okay.
It's gonna be more post-grad.
Okay.
So, you see a lot of renters, from my experience, I've rented out a couple of units down in the southern part of Scottsdale because it's super close to ASU, right? So it's right there. But a lot of graduates, a lot of our friends have, purchased condos or homes in the Scottsdale area because of just the life that us millennials are leading. Right? So again, like I said, it's quick access to all those restaurants that we like and the amenities that come with the city.
Yeah. So pretty much, if you love people, if you love to be where everything is happening, the nightlife, Scottsdale is definitely where it's at.
And like I said, as we all know, the valley is very accessible. If you're close to a freeway, we have a great system that goes there. But again, the Scottsdale side of it, you're gonna have a lot of mountain ranges that you can get to quickly. You have your Camelback, you can get out to Four Peaks quick and things like that. So outdoor, an outdoor lifestyle as well.
Number 3, your third hottest city for millennials to move in. What is it?
So I'm gonna pause right there real quick. A lot of these cities that we're discussing, millennial-wise, they're all gonna have a lot of things in common. So a lot of interlacing items that drive the millennials to get there. Like we did discuss at the beginning, the age of millennials is wide range. So again, some people might like or gear towards what we're discussing, but there are other millennials that have different points of views or like different, lifestyle than the rest of them, right? So with that being said, we're gonna dive into kind of a different side of it. So the Chandler, so the Chandler side of it. I would say Chandler is one of the biggest ones as well. Okay, that one is gonna be a lot less nightlife, a lot less school-oriented. This is family-based homes. You're gonna have, I would say the older millennials living here, ready with a family, having some kids, or getting ready to start the family. You're looking at a lot more single-family homes, less condo type style down in Chandler. You still have an abundance of it, and again, that's why I choose it to be one of the biggest millennial cities to move into. But it is a nicer area.
Okay.
It has, like I said, family-oriented with greater schools.
Yep. I love Chandler. If you can touch on a little bit about downtown Chandler, just like that. What's that like? Why is that different from downtown Phoenix and downtown Tempe and downtown Scottsdale?
Like I said, they're all going to interlace one way or another. They have a lot of festivals though. So the downtown Chandler area is very historic. It's going to have, again, But they do have a lot of art festivals. They have parks where they gather people, small businesses, organic businesses come and display their products or sell their products out there. And that's one of the things. It's a very tight-knit community.
So yeah, that's definitely Chandler. Let's talk about the fourth hottest city. What's the fourth hottest city on your list?
So we're moving over to the Gilbert side.
Yep.
Again, staying in the same relative area as Chandler. Obviously, it's going to be to the east side of it, but in Gilbert, it's actually ranked one of the safest cities in the nation. So it is very, very family oriented. Again, same concept. Have the family orientation, a lot of condos, but it is one of the safest, so that's a great attraction. The schools are pretty much immaculate.
Yeah.
So it's a great city to live in. A lot of growth. It's still growing immensely. There's a lot of land being built, new builds, things of that sort, new businesses coming in. And aside from that, back to it, yeah, they have the Gilbert downtown. So that's one of the most, I mean, it's jam-packed with a ton of businesses already, boutiques, antique shops, things like that. But they're also going to have those newer restaurants, modernized restaurants. You're going to have breweries. You'll have, they call them speakeasies. It's very millennial oriented. So a lot of ownership down there. You see a lot less renting in the Gilbert area. But again, like we discussed, it's very family oriented, ready for the millennial family that's settling down, that's ready to take the next step, have kids, get ready for that phase of their life.
I see downtown Gilbert has like a little touch of Chandler with a little touch of Scottsdale.
You got that western, and then that's what Arizona's about. It has a lot of western, wild west.
Fifth hottest city on your list to live as a millennial here in the state of Arizona?
So the fifth one I would say is Phoenix.
Okay.
And obviously Phoenix is very immense, but I would say the targeted area is going to be your downtown strip, your downtown to your uptown. Okay. With that, there's a lot of loft style condos, apartment style, which the millennials again like that turnkey. It's low maintenance. You don't have yard. You don't have to do this and that. You can just lock up and leave for a couple of months. And that's what a lot of people are doing, right? So yeah, I would say that downtown area, it's up and coming. Like I said, urban living is going to be huge here in the next couple of years. They're already expanding and building up instead of out because we ran out of space to build out. So I would say that a lot of technological advances down in that area. A lot of tech companies are coming in. And then you just, again, the scene of, there's sports, you have your baseball stadium down there, basketball, and then a ton of restaurants, bars, breweries, things like that.
And I'm not sure if you guys have been to a Phoenix downtown. It's so much different than a lot of other downtowns that I've been to, like especially being from Chicago or like in New York or California. But I see as more people are starting to move here, downtown's kind of like a spot to be.
Yeah, definitely. So back to every other city that we discussed, they have your Gilbert has your your farmers market, your Gilbert farmers market, where they bring organic produce, and then your Chandler downtown district is bringing in. They have wine nights and they have barbecue festivals and things of that sort. Up in Scottsdale, right there in Old Town Scottsdale, so you're talking like your really antique Wild West shops. You have wine festivals and art festivals and things of that sort. Tempe, you're going to have a lot of your, you have your fireworks show down there, your New Year's block parties and things like that. Downtown Phoenix, I think, I didn't know this. I knew that they did have events of that sort, but they culminate all of it. So I went on, as I was looking up, more information on Phoenix, they have an event just about every night.
Really?
They close down, the streets, they close them down, they have wine tasting one night, food tasting the next night, music festivals. They have all these theaters down there, the Herberger Theater, and like I said, all those sports. So it is a culmination of the entire state. It just brings it all together. Christmas time's beautiful down there. It's where they want to be.
Yeah.
Where they want to be. So.
No, dude, thank you, guys.
Yeah,
those are
definitely
Julio's top 5 cities for millennials to move into today. After watching this video, I don't want to hear no more. There's nothing to do in Phoenix. There's no good spots. It's boring here. Dude, Phoenix.
Definitely. And
when I'm saying Phoenix, the Phoenix metropolitan
area.
So all of these cities that we discussed, it's definitely a happening spot to be. and I'm super excited to be here. You know, see the growth firsthand. But yeah, I just want to thank you for being here, man. And hopefully, you know, guys, if you guys have any questions or anything for Julio, make sure you guys are leaving those questions in the comment section below. Making sure you guys are following Julio on all his social media. I have it listed here in the video for you guys. Make sure when you follow him, you let him know where you saw him here on the video today. But other than that, guys, we hope that you guys have an amazing rest of your week. Be blessed.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
That was good. That was good.